Lazar Rockwood, Antonio D'Alfonso, my friend Lazar.
As I call Antonioni D'Alfonso, I'm really close to you, very, very close. And you heard me calling you all the time friend, and I call you my brother. And I trust you, and I work with you, and look at us now. We got 3 films together.
But you told me, Lazar, you said, I work with you, but a trilogy.
That's right. It's true.
A trilogy.
It's
no,
true.
I met Lazar in 2004 in February. I was launching a little play I did called Bruco. And Lazar was there with Frank Caruso. Frank is a producer, and he comes up to me. Lazar comes up to me and says, I want to do the film with you. I said, but it's not a film, it's a poem. Let's do a film. I'll get the actors, I'll get Nick Mancuso, Jennifer Dale, and other people, Valentina, Sergeant.
That's what I said?
Yeah, you got me all the actors. And yes, Nick flew in from LA to shoot.
Well, listen, Bruco, it's a really good cast. We got Nick Mancuso, who is great actor, friend of ours, my favorite actor. We got Jennifer Dale.
Absolutely, great actress.
We got incredible, sexy looking, beautiful, stunning woman, Lean Tremblay. Beautiful, look like a Brigitte Bardot. Bonjour, when she walk in. We got Thea, we got
Valentina
Leone, great actors. We got Sergio Nicolic. We got many beautiful, good people in the film.
And we filmed it in 3 days.
Oh my God, yeah. That's
One
right.
after the other. You know,
Yeah, working 14 to 16 hours
a day.
and we work in a house when we got food. Antonioni was cooking sometimes somebody else, but we got beautiful food, beautiful wine, vodka. I have a Marlboro cigarette. I got many good things, and the harmony was fantastic. 3 days.
3 days, you know.
I can't believe it.
You know, and I had to write the scenes before, the night before.
Yeah,
and
night before, and you was writing even 5 minutes before.
Yes.
We doing scene right
Yes.
on the spot.
But you know, with working with Lazar, who works with memorization of the word. That is, if you say it, he'll memorize it. If he reads it, he doesn't care. He says it's not a character.
Oh no.
You know, and so he gets his characters by listening to you talk, which is an incredible experience. It's it's an experience that is very unique. You know, it enables him to improvise. Well, improvise. I mean, he's very controlled. I mean, he controls himself. He doesn't go everywhere. He just says, okay, this is where
I never abuse.
No.
No, you give me freedom. No, that's correct. But I stay with the character, no matter what. Even when you throw line on me, or improvisation, I stay there.
Oh yeah.
I stay there all the time because I know who I am, and I know W5 like so. I don't move from that.
So, which is very beautiful. I mean, it's it enables you to, as a director, to learn. I mean, you're learning.
Yeah, but the way you shoot film, it's a first film, and I was kind of looking on you, studying you, in a way, and look at now, 15 years passed by.
15 years in Lazar.
Yeah.
Thank you for trusting in me.
Yeah.
Not only helping me, but trusting in me. I would not be doing these things without you.
No, but the thing is it's so beautiful, and you are so unique because of your background. I always talking. I say, Antonioni, it's an author, many books, many poems, book publisher, musician, filmmaker. I mean, you got incredible record on the back. So.
Yes, but I'm working with the best. I use me as a violin.
Oh yeah, I know. I always say I'm your violin, and I say I want to be Stradivarius violin. Play me.
But you know, you're talking about the best violin, so it's very easy.
Well, we talk best violin.
It's, you know, you're talking about the best violin, so you tune the bit, you know, you tune the 4 strings, and then he plays. I mean, I don't play. I just tell him, here's what I want, and can you play these? I say, of course I can. So he does these things, and he's like a singer. He's like an opera singer. Working with Lazar as a violin is...
As a violin, yeah.
But it's true. I mean, it's a very moving experience because, you know, even if I had a lot of money, I would still do the film the way I do.
No, I know.
Because I want to film the actor at work, right? I mean, that's why I take these long takes. You have these
That's
actors.
your style. You develop something.
We're not filming just a performance.
Yeah.
We're filming the actor giving a performance.
Yeah.
And Lazar enables us to do that. And that is why the scenes are very long. So that instead of 40 seconds, we will take 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you know. And I remember the first time I met Lazar and Jennifer Dale. They came to my house, and I took my camera and I filmed them for Bruco, which I used that scene, the first scene that we worked together, the 3 of us, where if you look at the lips of Jennifer Dale, she says, "Pumo, Pumo." So Lazar has to react to this woman, his wife. And so I use that in Tata. And
Oh yeah, that's right. You did, yes.
it's a very nice.
That's actually beautiful scene.
I love that scene. You know, it's our first encounter, the 3 of us.
It is. It is.
You know, and it's a very.
That's a kind of beginning, eh?
It is the beginning. It's the first time.
Wow. 15 years back.
Yeah, you know, so it's a beautiful scene when
Yeah.
Lazar puts his head on Jennifer's bosom, and it's so beautiful. It's very moving, you know.
Bruco is a winner. You won on the festival, eh?
Yeah, I won an award in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, yeah. And also Bruco was showing in somewhere.
Ah, yes.
A film festival.
Yeah. And you told me it was not bad. They received it well?
Oh yeah, a lot of people, but particular one man, one older man, he approached me and he told me, "Thanks God I'm still alive. I saw beautiful film Intellectualism."
Wow, that's nice.
And I say, "Thank you."
Really? He said that?
It means so much to me.
That's so nice.
One person, that's enough.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, you know, one thing you learn as a poet,
Yeah.
you can't touch everybody. You touch those you can touch.
Yeah.
And making a film, you touch a bit more people, and it's a bit more. It's easier, I think, than writing to show a film.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, when Lazar accepted to act, you know, it was kind of okay. What do I do now? You know,
I heard some people complain, "Why do you give me a role, Bruco, eh?"
Not because of you. It's because
No, because of me, because Italian.
because I'm Italian. You know, they expect it. You know, people expect Italian to be a stereotypical. You know.
Yeah. They want the Italian to play Bruco, to play leader.
That's right.
Yes,
which is not what
I understand. Yeah.
But that's not what we're doing. We're doing about a man who becomes a butterfly. I can say I would not have done cinema had I not met you. I mean, I did earlier films. I wanted to do films, but I needed an actor, and you know, the relationship we both have, you know, it's quite unique. It's you know, we meet, we talk, I film. We meet, we talk, I film. It becomes a film.
That's true.
It's true, right? I mean, that's how Tata was done.
You know what I feel like every time Since you don't live anymore in Toronto, you live in Montreal. Every time you arrive here, you came to visit me. We have no plan, and then a little drink here and there, and we end up with a new idea. Or let's shoot a new movie. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean that's how we did. After we did Bruco,
Yes.
guess what I get? I get a phone call. Hi, Antonioni. It's Lazar.
Yeah.
What's our next project? Oh, no.
That's
And
right.
then another project. I said, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
You know, we just let me finish this one. And no, we have to do it right away. A trilogy. Okay, my God. So I decided.
Well, that's what I say. 3 movies. Let's do it.
Yeah. So a couple of years afterwards, I said, okay, let's do Antigone.
Yeah.
And I want you to play Creon, the king.
Oh, amazing. Amazing character, yes.
Yes, and I think you did a beautiful...
Actually, you teach me so much in a history of literature, like I never heard about Antigone.
Oh, you probably heard of it. Come on,
No,
don't be so modest.
No, I didn't, because when you explained me, oh, this is a play 2,500 years old, I'm gonna put that. Only few people did a film, maybe 4 or 5 countries, and let's do it. Let's do it in a modern time.
Modern time, yes.
And you know what? Again, we got incredible team.
Yes, very
Beautiful team.
Again, 3 days.
Again, 3 days.
Only this time, I did it 1 month, the next month,
Yeah.
every month. That was
Every month, 1 day, eh?
1 day, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Antigone was a more complex film because we had to respect
Yes,
the script. We
Yes.
did not improvise.
that's right.
But what Lazar did, which was very important, was to
Yeah.
make Creon a good guy.
Yeah.
Because in Antigone, Creon is always seen as a bad guy,
Yeah.
right? I mean, Antigone is a good girl. She is a radical. She's putting into question.
Yeah.
And Lazar brings out this character where he says, wait a minute, I mean, this is the law. You made the law. I have to respect the law.
Yeah.
And that was a beautiful take, which changes the whole meaning of the
A little more softer, a little more emotional, Acting, it's very emotional. It's not intellectual. That's a simple way. Emotional, nothing to do with intellectual.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
You really think so?
Absolutely.
You think
Because,
you don't intellectualize when you're
No,
acting?
no, well, you did through the writer, because writer means everything. Even look at who's saying me, who I don't go by lines many times, but I'm still there somehow. Writers, it's the most important.
Oh yes.
So actors, when I'm saying intellectual, I'm not saying I don't know. Like many actors might not like what I'm gonna say. Actors, it's to me, it's like intelligent bums. I mean, if I can say that.
Yeah, why not?
There, you can be dumb and stupid, but you don't need to be scientist. You know what I mean? Because writer serving you exactly what they deliver to you. So that's actors for me. To me, acting, it's very easy for me. Easy, because I don't think, I'm just doing. Once I pick up character and I know that character, you just go with that.
Yeah, but that's because you're a sponge.
Yeah,
Right? You absorb.
you're absorbing, of course, every day, and you got a memory bank is coming back. When I'm walking on the street and somebody coughing behind me, I don't need to turn. I wanna know where he's coughing from, throat, lungs, or stomach. Depends on the sound. I want to know what's problem that guy has. It's smoking, or some serious problem, or any problem. I'm gonna kind of register based on that sound. And that's actor absorbing, like you're saying, like a sponge. You don't need to look at the person, just listen to the sound.
In Antigone, the husband and wife don't ever speak in the play, so I had to invent a scene. So I said, what am I going to do? I'm going to make pasta. So I made pasta, right? And I served them pasta, and the complete scene is the husband and wife, crayon, and the wife, and they don't speak. They just make love by eating food.
Lovely scene.
I think so.
Lovely scene.
You know, it's a
beautiful pasta, beautiful wine. Aline was amazing. I like to read actors' kind of facial expression, body language, what he wants to say to me, you know. So I also looking on the way they breathing, how they breathe in that particular scene. I'm looking here always.
the throat. Adam's apple.
Yes, Adam apples, they swallow.
Oh yes.
That means they are not there. I was even told not to bother with theater when I was in school. They told me go directly for film. Well, they told me specifically because of local and stuff, let other people go there. But I got incredible respect. What they do every night, same thing, I can't do it. Theater actors lives by night. They live by night. Film actor lives by day.
Explain.
Actors in theater, they got performance, they finishing on 11 or 12. They are so wiring, they can sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning. They have a drink and kind of trying to go down a little bit with energy. Film actors, he has to look, they gotta take care of themselves to look better, because camera capturing every single little details, and so they don't go in nighttime, they don't fool around, they want to look better because of the camera. It's a camera work, and that's a completely different approach, totally different approach. And you see film actors, you never see them in 4 o'clock in nighttime somewhere, very rarely, after they finish maybe. But in a time of shooting, they are constantly obeying, sleeping, doing this, doing that, because they knew the camera is going to check every little pick on their face. So that's a big difference, day and night, that's how they live, separation. Film actor has no that luxury. He has to go instantly because the producer looking on time. It costs money, budget, they have to go. And they gotta nail it.
Right away.
Yeah, if they don't nail it, it's so bad for them because he's staying for the rest of his life there. Theater actor, he might not be in a good mood tonight. Tomorrow night he's better, and it's other audience they don't remember from last night, so nobody cares because nobody taping, nobody seeing.
You're right, yeah.
Just a memory. You know, somebody who's watching, they say, "Oh, it's a good performance," and the guy say another night he said, "Well, a little bit slipped down," like. But that's only two guys talking. Film, everybody watching. Plus critics, plus this, and affecting you in the future jobs. Camera, it's an incredible tool. Wow, you can escape from this. No. Then you surprise me totally one day when you arrive here and say, "Hey, Lazar, can you say a line? Just say this, I'm shooting something." I have no clue where you're taking me. That's how you created Tata for 5 years. You're shooting, and probably first 2 years I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yes, it took 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because you didn't tell me directly. You just kind of say to me piece by piece.
But I was listening to you.
Yeah, you listen, but and then
Because the film is also about you in many ways. I mean,
yeah, but then I realized, man, that we making, wow, and then again you put incredible cast.
Oh yes,
I
30
mean,
actors.
You've been 30 actors. You've been in a four countries.
Yes.
Or 4 different locations.
Montreal, Toronto, Brooklyn, Italy. Who did
Yeah. And then you work with, I mean, Elisa was a knockout, as I told you. Misha was fantastic. Jennifer, the way you shot Jennifer, I don't know if she realized she looks there like a Rembrandt was painting her.
Absolutely.
It's so, the way you put kind of a little touch of red behind her back, I was fascinating. Wow, I say, what a beautiful shot.
It's a film about fatherhood. It's a film
Yeah.
about being a daughter, being a
Yes.
sister, being a mother, because
Yeah.
Jennifer Dale plays the mother.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a more complex film. I mean, it was something that it was a topic I wanted to deal with,
Yeah.
to be a father, because you're not a father, right? No. So I had to find a way to make you understand what it was to be a father.
To make me father.
To make you feel like
you,
a father.
You made me feel like a father. I was really emotional with Elisa.
Oh yes.
Trying to defend myself, trying to asking her to forgive me actually, how bad I was, not
As a
good
father.
dad, you know.
Yeah.
I go, my first school was Toronto School of Drama, and I studied with a very beautiful lady. At that time she was 75. She was a radio actress, Marjorie Purvey. I always remember her name, my first teacher. And then I was probably 10 or 12 students, and I kind of act like a James Dean, because James Dean is my kind of actor who pushed me actually in acting when I saw him way back in Yugoslavia. So I fell in love with his performance. He was a little small guy, a lead actor who cried. Nobody ever cried in a film as a lead actor. He did. So I went in school having in my head performing on the street, performing in the school. I was not myself. I was totally lost in James Dean imitation. So I was a little bit in the moment. I heard that she was kind of nervous, arrogant, so I did that. So I say something bad to one girl there in the class. And Madam Marjorie Purdy said to me, Lazar, would you please leave the classes now and left the bag of your problem outside, knock on door, and come out with no bag, no problem. And that's a big, and I have no bag, nothing. She used that, and I got kind of young. I got ego already. Ego is the worst things that anybody can build in you. Ego, it's an enemy of good. But I got that. So, and I thought in my head, like I say, oh shit, this old lady kicking me out now. And I say, you know what, that's it. I'm finished with school, I'm going down. That's on a young street in Bloor. So I walk out and I go downstairs on the street level. And then I say, I'm going home. And then I stop. And I say, wait a minute. Where are you going? you pay that classes with your own money. You want to be actor. She told you to leave the problem outside and then come inside. Can you go over your ego? Can you beat your own self in that moment? And I say, I was debating, fighting inside. Took me maybe 10 minutes, I didn't go back. I was fighting, should I not, should I not? And I said, you're never gonna be actor if you are like this. The thoughts start coming to my head. I came back to the door, I knock on the door, she said, come in. I walk in, and what she did, exactly like in a kindergarten. Oh, Lazar is back, classes. I mean, it's like a joke, but that's very important, I find out. That's a kind of breaking point in my life. Yeah, maybe James Dean was responsible for you to love film, but you are not James Dean. Why are you acting like him? He got 3 films, you don't have nothing. And then I went to Poor Alex Theatre School, right here in the Bloor in Brunswick. And that's only 5 schools in the whole world financed by United Nations. That's in New York, Toronto, Berlin, London, and Paris. So I went to that school. There was a lot of teachers from England, from Canada. One of the teachers was a very good actress at that time, Barbara Hamilton. And my teacher, who was very close to me, was a British guy, Brian Tree. So we working, and then we playing parts. And little theater has a 99 seats, small theater. And an empty theater, all these students sitting there. And I'm performing my first play. I remember something, he said, you're making a sidewalk and somebody didn't pay attention and step on a sidewalk that's still fresh and you yell whatever. So I did that, but I find out immediately that night, this is not my really love. But then one day I said, you know what, I want to go with the best. So who's the best? And I read the best, it's in New York City. It's Lee Strasberg, Uta Hogan, Stella Alder, Neighborhood Playhouse, few of them. So who I choose, I go by actors who I love. I choose Strasberg because it's a Montgomery Clift, Marlon Brando, James Dean, Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, Marilyn Monroe, Jane Fonda, Jack Lemmon. Nothing is different between me, Brando, Paul Newman. They are only people. Nothing different. Sure, they are successful. I respect them, but they are only people. Nothing better than me, nothing worse than me. So I believe I could do same thing. And really in life, you can do same thing if you got guts to go. You just try and you'll see how easy it is. If you learn to breathe properly, this is it for me. The best breathing I ever saw in my life is Jack Nicholson and Brando. Doing nothing, just looking on camera. I mean, you just watched here, any actor just watched, and you see if he's swallowing.
You like also Depardieu?
He was drinking 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, all night, drinking because he can handle at that time. And the journalist who was with him is writing. In 3 o'clock, the girl walked across the street calling him. It's temperature. He got 600 extras. kids, women, everybody on beaches. Now, the last scene is his first scene in the movie arriving in El Salvador, wherever. And Depardieu, walking, sweating like this, jump in the ocean with the jeans and shirt. They took that, he took shower, but before that he put samba radio and pushing all 600 people to dance. Producer freak out, they said unbelievable guy, because it's almost 3:30, everybody's sleeping. He woke them up because they gotta be alive, you know. He woke them up. He go to take shower. They blowing his hair, drying hair. They put him in a motor boat. They brought them on a boat down there. 4 cameras shooting. Question is, what did Columbus say? Did he cry when he saw land after 9 weeks? What emotion he ever got? Nobody has answer. They asked Depardieu, what do you think? He said, I don't know, I'm gonna find out when I arrive. My God. Charles Durning, incredible actors, Justice for All, many films. Pacino was in a lot in Strasbourg in school, De Niro, but they also reading a lot, because Pacino is more theater actor than De Niro. De Niro is not. Who teach Johnny Depp, who is fantastic actor? No, nobody. He choose that very strange roles. It's easier to play damaged characters, sick, than straight characters.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
You know, when I play Hunchback of New York, I put a key in, a lot of keys in my shoes to limping. It's hurting me always, and I didn't forget. But then character, it's so crooked, so damaged, that no matter what I do, it looks okay. But when you play like this, straight, like I'm today, very rarely I use this. Antonioni called me, ladies and gentlemen, and he said, do you have a tie and a nice shirt? And I surprised him. I got Calvin Klein shirt, beautiful tie. I got Italian jacket, and I look decent for him. Love you guys.